Thank you, John. Board members, any questions? I just have a real quick one, John. I think I heard you right. You support the findings of the Auditor General's reports, and I guess in addition, the managed response from the TPS. Is that fair to say?
Yes, sir, that's correct. I think it's very important to understand, men and women are out there each and every day doing the very best they can. Now, unfortunately, communications has been one area which has been at some points overwhelmed. We need to make sure we look after the people who are out there doing the job 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And I was very, very happy and, to see the support from the AG. I'm very happy about the very detailed evaluation of communications. And also in addition to the point in regards to the priority response officers. We need to make sure we get these response numbers down. And it's critical that we have the staff in place to do it. And also not to put our members at risk. Because as everyone's aware, we are, as an association, very concerned about burnout. And we can't have our officers going from a gun call to a gun call to a gun call, day after day after day. So it's important to have it properly staffed, so our members are able to respond to the calls in a timely manner, but also in a reasonable manner too.
Thanks very much, John. We really appreciate your deputation.
Thank you very much for your time.
Please put on the next deputant.
Play the 911 calls I made for the Auditor General so she can understand this issue better. Specifically, the one made from Ryerson University that had the France forewarnings in it. As a matter of fact, I did file a complaint with her office. 2022 are the first 4 digits of the file number. Please invite her in to do a full investigation. Good morning, happy to be here. Glad everyone listens for the 5 minutes. Should get some practical results now. I call this one Brady material and Giglio cops. A few reasons why to keep going. New predictions can save innocent lives. The UAP abduction has 0-point energy. This is a public declaration for the Auditor General to escalate this matter for a full investigation with a written report, as it is within their mandate to do so. Breach of public trust, excessive overtime, fraud, waste, basically put a check mark beside everything on the list of allegations to investigate. The review into MacArthur has proven everything I am saying. They have a copy of both forewarning emails, France and the virus, 911 audio recordings, cross-examination of Ryerson and reporters, all of whom are honest and gave the same account as mine. Since 1990 till ongoing, I have been reporting the next terrorist event to TPS with name, date, and place. They always squander the information and they never know what to do. The review themselves had forewarning of coronavirus, Ukraine Jet 752, Kobe Bryant, and Gabrielle WORTMANN. Part of being transparent and accountable is to release the full audio tape, unredacted, to YouTube. For accountability, Sandler should be giving witness testimony to the commission in Nova Scotia. The France forewarnings included Incel, Danforth, MacArthur. 51 Division said it is not their catchment area to do anything about it. Then billed for excessive overtime, driving around in circles which inflated property tax. Everything the review has is Brady material and should be made public without me even requesting it. Full disclosure. I have reason to believe Giglio cops are scrambling about destroying evidence. One such example is when I said the badge number of 51 Division first responder who is honest. They now say there is no such person and they cannot find any such badge number. Good thing the review crossed him and made an audio recording of it White shirts will then put leaders in counterterrorism on their resume after they squandered all of the France and virus forewarnings. That would be breach of public trust. Representative Carson convened Congress on the unidentified aerial phenomenon issue. Does Congress advise people to report UAP abductions by calling 911? That would be Toronto Police. They have known about the Ryerson incident since 2015 and have done nothing about it. It is waste to spend money on gasoline when there is a free energy source with flying cars. What was the response when the virus forewarning came in? White shirts know to contact CSIS RCMP on any warning of terrorism. They did that, right? Keep in mind, this is after everything in the France forewarnings was squandered. Both warnings were sent to every email address on the contact page. I urge the Auditor General to escalate this matter for a full investigation, take and act on new predictions, and place zero-point energy into the public domain. Apologies and form letters are useless. The AG ought to come in with a pincer from the top and a pincer from the bottom and squeeze them in the middle. For predictions, this is the gold standard. I should be getting a better response than scoffing Giglio cops. Call out the 5 ayes. The information is correct.
Your 5 minutes is up, unfortunately, but thank you. You're 5:05. Thank you very much for your deputation. Board members, any questions of the deputant? Oh, seeing none, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. Next deputant.
Let the record show that as Chair, Hart Law Society member